Beyond Fitness with Lisa, and I just wanted to take a minute to sort of address a couple things. First of all, I'm getting a lot of comments and really great questions on my Facebook page, so thank you guys for posting. And also a lot of people that are still asking, or maybe even just kind of finding out about the Resolution Solution Challenge that is an online program that I have running right now. So in addition to my personal training and health coaching and boot camps that I have here in person, I've got something available for those of you who keep saying, oh, I wish I lived closer to you and I would let you train me and help me to get into shape. I have a solution for you right now, and there are going to be more things coming. So I have my client, Darlene, here, and we actually just finished training. So I thought it would be good for you guys to hear from a client's perspective what this is all about, like metabolic conditioning, the nutrition, because the information in the challenge is consistent with what I do for myself personally and what I use with my clients. So, Darlene, what would you tell people about these workouts?
Aside from the fact that they're awesome, they're a lot different than anything I've ever done before. I was a college athlete, so I kind of know what to do per se if I just go to the gym. So I've worked out alone, I've had trainers before, I've done group fitness, I've done a lot of different things, and this is something that's totally different than anything I've ever done before. I'm one of those people that, likes, the biggest difference I think is the way that you train and the whole style of it. I guess it's the metabolic effect of push until you can't and then rest until you can, which is totally different than I've ever trained before. I've always had trainers kind of barking at you to go, go, go and push, even if your form is all messed up and you're not feeling like you're getting the most out of it. And this way, I think, is a lot different, and I feel like I'm getting a lot more benefits from it. I feel so much stronger, which is awesome, and it's really cool to go through these workouts. And I did the boot camp before, and now we're training individually twice a week, and it's so cool to go through these workouts and week by week feeling like I'm getting stronger and seeing that, my form's getting better and we're moving up in weight, and, knowing that you are doing the same workouts that I'm doing. You've done the same workout the day before, so you know how hard it is.
Yes.
And kind of pushing me through those workouts, encouraging me to make sure my form is good, but pushing me to go until I can't and then rest until I can, which is a whole different mentality than I've ever had before. But I really like it. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, honestly, but I really like it. And I just have learned so much about incorporating it as a lifestyle as opposed to just something that I'm doing for a little while to get where I want to be and then go back. There's really no going back. If you want to be fit for life, then it's a lifestyle. So it's about incorporating this in a way, the exercise in a way into your life that you can sustain, and making changes that you can live with as far as your food goes, so that you can actually keep doing that forever.
Right.
And that's not something that I'd ever really considered before. It was, I want to lose 10 pounds, and then you get there, and then if you go back to what you were doing before, you're going to be right back in that place where 6 months later, crap, I need to lose some pounds again.
Exactly. So there's some mind shift changing going on here. Some of the things that I heard you talk about, which are a lot of the principles of the way that I am training, the metabolic effect way of training, and it's really allowing the client, the workout is client focused, client centered, not trainer focused or trainer driven, really. I'm serving more as a coach, and you're in control of your workout, so Absolutely. You're really empowered to be the one that's pushing yourself. You know best when you need to rest.
Absolutely. And like a couple weeks ago when I wasn't feeling great, but I really wanted to work out, and so we modified the workout. We went through it, maybe 3 times instead of 4, and I went down on weight, even though I had done the same exercise the week before with 5 pounds more, but we went down because I just wasn't feeling good that day. And then today, I don't know, I had my Wheaties or something because I was feeling great, and I wanted to go through a 4th set of the workout, and you were like, let's go for it. And so that was really awesome to be able to know that I can come and I'm still going to get a good workout even if it's not on my best day. And on a day that I'm feeling really great, I can get like a kick butt workout, which was awesome. Exactly.
And so that is the beauty of these. They can be modified through regressions or progressions, meaning making exercise easier or more difficult. Anybody can do them, and I have some other videos on my YouTube channel that you can check out based on that talks a little bit about how to modify and to know if this is right for you. Also, just knowing that from day to day, sometimes we have less energy, sometimes we're not feeling quite 100%, and so it's all about getting the very best workout that you can get in that 20 or 25 minutes, whatever it is, that day, and not comparing yourself all the time to what you did before, what you did 10 years ago. Also, you talked about the nutrition side of things and your thinking on that changing. That's, I know, been a little bit more of a challenge for you.
Definitely.
Now, one thing I want to make sure that people understand, I don't know what your experience might have been in the past in working with other trainers, but have you ever been told, here, follow this diet?
Yes, and that's always been the stumbling block for me. I think that's why I've never really gotten to, I feel like I failed in the eating portion of it when I've trained before, because it's, I'll give you this, and there's 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, and 7 dinners you can pick from. Well, I'm a super picky eater. Half of that crap I don't want to eat. So it wasn't going to work for me, and so I found myself either eating the same 4 things all the time, because that was all I was allowed to eat, and you get sick of eating that stuff, and it wasn't necessarily stuff that I really liked anyway. It wasn't something that I was going to stick to, if I was completely honest with myself. I could do it for like a month, but I was like, this isn't going to work.
Yes.
So I think that's been the biggest piece for me, is figuring out something that I can live with, something that, and not just live with, but something that I can actually enjoy, because I love food. I like to eat. So, yeah, that's
really good. So Darlene pointed out a couple of things that are important here. I am not giving or prescribing a specific nutrition plan, menu, you can only eat these things or whatever. I do provide some structure, some basic truths about if you want to eat for fat loss, which is a little different than just eating healthy. But you've got to start with where you are. So if you're just really not eating well at all, then eating healthy is a very good first step, and making small changes.
Because I'm just getting to the eating for fat loss. I've been wanting to eat for fat loss the whole time, but it had to be baby steps for me. So I'm just now getting there. So and it feels good.
And Darlene and I have been working together for several months now. So for anybody who is considering any type of an 8-week challenge, it's not meant to be, a destination type challenge of here is where you're going to be in 8 weeks. It is a stepping stone on your journey, and hopefully you can follow that up with, maybe on your own if you want to, with some of the tools and tricks and techniques that I teach you, so that you can be empowered to do something for a lifetime. Or you can take advantage of future programs and options that I'm going to have available, where I'm going to go even more in depth with a lot of information about how to learn to master being, a fat loss lifestyle expert, sort of on your own. So people like me that do this for a living, we're here to educate and encourage and inspire and coach people and help troubleshoot. And but I can't do it for you. So Darlene is really engaged in the process now. I'm watching her go through this change, and it's really exciting as a coach. And I know it's really exciting for Darlene to see those changes, and to not just see changes physically, but to feel the changes in, mentally and internally.
It feels really good. Lots of energy. Getting more sleep, and that's part of what you talk about too, is the rest, which I'm not good at, but I'm understanding the importance of that. And so it's been so fun to feel stronger, to feel like I look better, to put on skinny jeans and have them fit a little bit better than they did a couple weeks ago. All of that stuff is awesome. So.
And then one more thing that I just wanted to point out about Darlene. I mean, she's a total rock star, number one, but Darlene is a very busy professional woman. She's a single mom to a really cute and vivacious 6-year-old, is that right?
Yeah, 6.
Who's in all kinds of activities. And so how do you find this particular method, this approach to nutrition and exercise working for you in real life with all those demands?
I think that's the great thing. It's like, it's not complicated. So learning these exercises and doing the things that we're doing, you don't need a whole bunch of equipment. You have a couple sets of dumbbells, and you don't need anything for burpees. So you've got, pretty much you go to Target and get some dumbbells, and you have everything you need. It's a 20 to 25 minute workout, and I think anybody can find 20 to 25 minutes to do that. I'm lucky because we live really close, so I can come train with you, and I don't have a lot of travel time, but even I can take the workouts that we've done and do it at home in my living room after she goes to bed, or in the morning after I take her to school, or whatever I need to do. So it's it's so much better than, you know, having to find, well, I need an hour to commit to go to the gym and do this class, or, you know, whatever. It's been really, that's been probably the best part about it, I think, is that it's hard to justify not doing it when it takes 25, you know what I mean? It's hard to say, well, I just don't have time to do that. Yeah, you do. You know, that's
right.
less than the time it takes to watch a stupid reality TV show. So
right.
you can do it.
You're right, and it does. It all comes back to priorities, but this challenge and everything that I do here, even with my in-person clients, is designed to be something that's practical and efficient. Efficient exercise and smart nutrition. So I don't use the word diet on purpose. I don't use the words weight loss very often on purpose, because we're focusing on fat loss. And you know, this is something that I think, like you said, anybody can do. Yeah, so if you're someone out there who lives in the Cincinnati area and you're curious about my services, or if this is going to work for you, then you can visit my website at beyondfitnesswithlisa.com. Definitely check out what's going on and come visit us. If you do not live in this area, we do have the online program. And Darlene, what would you say to those folks who might think, yeah, but I don't really have the trainer in the room with me?
It's still doable, though. I really think so. I really think this is not something that feels overwhelming, not something that feels intimidating. I think the first step is just kind of doing it. And I think once you do it once and you realize, this is kind of cool, it's kind of fun, it's challenging, but in the best way possible. Right. It's definitely something that I think you kind of, it's easy to get hooked on, I think.
I think so too. And one last thing, just so you know, if you're doing the online stuff, just like I do with my in-person clients, I think one thing, personally, I think one of the things that might set me apart is that I offer a tremendous amount of ongoing support outside of the training sessions. You know, we have, for the clients here, we have the Facebook group. People text message me all the time, look what I'm eating, or they'll send me a label, what do you think about this? I'm getting questions on Facebook, sometimes through private message. So the support aspect from me as your coach is definitely there, and then knowing that other people are doing this with you,
that's awesome.
Really gives a nice community feel.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit from a client perspective with her coach about what we do here at Beyond Fitness with Lisa, and what opportunities there are for you, and what options might work the best for you. So hope you guys have a great day. Check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks.